I built my dreams on Lego sky with plans in hand and my visions high. I left other ties behind for my dream to amplify. I have all these plans of arriving in Lagos in February and setting up the studio. My kids wanted to come to Lagos. They wanted to meet their grandmother. Okay, so we came to Lagos. While they were enjoying themselves and having fun, I was so worried because I'm not achieving any of my business goals. Or could I postpone till next year? Yes. Wait another year. And life had its twist I couldn't sway. My kids came along twice, they'd stay. Joy and fear dragged through each day as time and money slipped away. Again, I came to Lagos, ready to soar. Then life struck hard, shutting its door. I hate sleeping with the lights on, but lately, darkness feels crowded. There's a presence lurking in shadow. Something invisible but heavy, pressing on my chest. I pace up and down the room, barefoot on the cold tiles, unsure of what I want to do next. I met like some group of entrepreneurs. They needed capital, they needed training, and I was like, yes, this is a familiar space. I've done this before, I used to do this, let me do this. Disadvantaged hands reached out for aid and I thought, this is safe. But my dream delayed, and then fear whispered, postpone, wait another year. So my dream is now wrapped up in fear. That was my strategy of stalling, like just finding the simpler things that I could do. I had this constant, consistent voice around me saying, next year you start the podcast and everything. Then the call came. My world unraveled. My mother is gone? How could I brace for such a blow? Could anyone really know? What happens when someone you love dies? What is the next step? Do I have to plan something like a burial? Or do I have to wait for someone to tell me what to do? Because maybe this is all a bad dream, someone else's nightmare. And I'll wake up tomorrow and everything will be fine. None of this makes sense. People say things becomes clearer with age and understanding comes slow, like wisdom accumulating over time, but I am confused. I am numb and entirely unprepared. This can't be real. If it were, then what's the point of all this? If we work so hard for lives we don't even love, if we chase dreams and ambition only to lose it all in the end, why bother? My mom has passed away. We have to organize the burial. Getting to know deeper family members that I never knew before. I remember learning that, this is the tradition, this is what you're supposed to do, this is what you're not supposed to do. And even like the elders are like, oh yes, finally, this is the only time where these young modern people come. When someone dies or there's a marriage, introduction or a naming ceremony, that's the only time we see people show up. So they are going to sit on top of this issue now and make demands. On one side, I was just pissed, like tradition, all these things, it's pissed me off. Let's just do the burial. Let's do it. On the other side, I started appreciating community. I really appreciated it, spending time with this elder, talking, understanding more of the culture and all the things that we've been brainwashed against, right? And ignorant. I'll just say ignorant because we don't know it, then we judge it. But just being in that position to relate with an elder and understand all these processes gave me a sense of belonging, strengthened my identity, gave me community. And then seeing how during the burial, people that I don't even know, but had really good ties with my mom, everybody coming together and just being there for us. Like some people crying with us. I realized how important it is to cry, to go to become, to have all these expressions in crying. People process this in a different way. Some people could just sob, but there were moments where like it just poured out and I will scream and cry and feel myself. And it's okay. My mind is playing tricks on me, suggesting absurdities. Maybe my mother is not really gone, just somewhere far away, somewhere abroad. Or is this a trap? Keeping me locked inside with my spiraling thoughts? I sit down, grab my phone and open Google. I type grief into the search bar, hoping to find something or an answer maybe. The 5 stages of grief. One says, no, it's 7 stages. Another insists. I read compulsively, burying my mind in the logic of the research. But something inside me knows I'm not really looking for knowledge. I'm looking for distractions. Anything to stop me from feeling this unbearable ache. I welcome a new companion. Pain. Pain feels like something I can wrap myself in. It's sharp and undeniable, but at least it's familiar. I sink into it, letting it cling to my skin, layering over every part of me. This is my story. The new chapter attached to my body. Written in loss, confusion, sorrow. I wallow in it, not gracefully, but entirely. Because what else is there to do when the world slips away? I walk the room again, steps as restless as my thoughts. There are no answers in grief, only questions that echo endlessly. I don't know when or how I'll emerge from this bunker of sadness. Maybe tomorrow will make more sense, maybe it won't. But for now, I'll let pain stay. It's the only thing that feels real. Just looking at the fact that I came, I was even excited, my kids are here, let's do family celebration. That's one positive distraction I've used to distract myself from my actual grand vision dream. Then number 2, coaching young entrepreneurs. This is something I do. So just embracing that. I don't want the big challenge, the new waters, getting into it. That's how I distracted myself. Then number 3, the burial. It's inevitable, yes. But I grabbed onto that like, I could do this. I could use this for a while to also distract myself. But after the burial, I had to face reality like, why are you here? What did you want to do in the first place? We've been gifted this time that we have. Why not spend it doing the things that you really want to do? It's going to be messy, yes, but why not spend it doing the things you want to do? So here are like 6 things that along this experience, I gathered. So let's see what we have here. We've got appreciation. So I learned really well to appreciate the people in my life that I love. So telling them the things you want to tell them, spending the time you want to spend with them, just doing the things you want to do with them. Don't postpone. If you have the time, do it now. And I learned patience. Oh my God, I really had to learn this because patience taught me now that you can heal. Things could get better. You get into another mood. Even if you feel very low at a specific moment or you don't know what to do, give yourself a bit of time, take a break, and you can figure it out. And exploring. Oh my God, this is one experience, one I really cherish now because I've just learned that you should be open. Just be open to how you feel, what you feel like doing. Don't hold yourself back. Go for it. Explore, because you don't really know the answers or the new experience that you could get there that could open new doors for you and make you truly happy. And let's see what number 4 is. Friendship. This is like the best. It was this moment I knew how beautiful my friends are. Like, I just have a handful of friends, and they know when to be there, how to support you. And so friendship is important. And I really got to realize that you have to take care of friendship, right? For it to be there, you have to be in touch. You have to really invest in friendship. And freedom. This is one part that's so important, because there's no point doing things that you do not really want to do or does not make you happy. So if you can now stop the things you're doing that doesn't make you fulfilled or happy, do it. But if you can't, and maybe because of your life circumstance or for some reason you just can't get out of that wheel, it's time to start crafting your freedom. Like, start planning towards, okay, how do I transit into the life that I really want to live? And what's the last one? Break. Oh my God, break. You know, as an entrepreneur, plan breaks in your life. Like, it's not all work. Plan breaks. Just create your environment, your business, whatever it is, create it in a way that if you're not there for a week or two, it still functions. With these 6 things, if you can somehow bring them into your life in different mini bits, micro bits, you will be able to change any moment in your favor. When the rhythm of the drum changes, the dance must also change.